Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 50.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
Now at the plate, Scotty Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one.
And
this guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hayward moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now batting, Tommy Pham, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is on his horse. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Behind 0-2 now. Pham at second with 2 down. Ready on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 42 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Stepping in now, Nino Reese, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, Dero. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well, 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Ready on 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The catcher, number 28.
Into the box, Austin Romine. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. 261 the average coming into action here. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward right center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 2-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. We're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reese is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 35.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 35, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
0-1. I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. In now, Scott Tomlinson. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's a rookie hitter, but he didn't look like it on that swing. He's had some time this season to adjust to the speed of the game up here, and he's clearly done just that.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Stanton has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. 0-1, here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-2, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Cage Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1, and I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Stanton on at first, nobody out. Got him.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Scotty Hayward, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. 2 out with the man at first. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York. Digging in now, Willie Adames, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken for a strike. The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. is a slider taken for a ball.
2-2.
This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Tanaka pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in once again, Nino Reese. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Nino Reese.
From the stretch. This is hit the other way out to the field. Pham is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Goodbye, home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
MLBThe, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Scott Tomlinson. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category.
Meadows.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Meadows. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2.
Pham gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Reese giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Striding
The
into
right
the
fielder.
box.
Avisail Garcia.
He'll look to bounce back after
Garcia.
striking out his last time up. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
The
now.
batter.
Man, this guy's
Number
really
8.
starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting. Number 35.
Now at the plate, number 35. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I mean, there's no
Next for the
secret
Yankees.
right now. There's a fight at
The
the bat
shortstop.
rack. Everybody
Hey.
wants up at the plate right now. They're
set.
feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Cage Tomlinson. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Scotty Hayward.
Hayward.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Kiermaier is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Nino Reese.
So striding in, Nino Reese, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that. And I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Boy, D-Roll, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he thought it soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
And
good stuff, Heidi.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there.
Now
He's got
batting,
a shutout going, and he
baseman.
really seems to have this lineup
Joey.
off balance. Even when he
Wendell.
challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's well fouled. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Got.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly
Now
good jump
batting,
on this ball,
center
but he just
fielder,
doesn't have enough hops to
Kevin
bring it in. And once it's by him, you
Kiermaier.
know he was going to get at least a double.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Wendell stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in, Tommy Pham. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
1-1.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The batter.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next.
From the stretch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reese will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rays 3. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Romine. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Austin Romine.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Scott Tomlinson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cage Tomlinson.
Standing in now, Cage Tomlinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rays 3. Digging in, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time to...
Play ball. 3. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Number 87 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Nino Reese will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia is there to put it away for route number 1. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
The second baseman.
And now the runner's trying for third. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. And he knew he was in. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Wendell, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Tomlinson gloves it. Oh, beautiful dive. It's late. He's safe. That was a big-time lead getting down the line. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tommy Pham. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Kiermaier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And now I believe a balk has been called here as home plate umpire Earl Hendricks says he did not come set that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. And this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
The batter, the right fielder, Avisail.
In now, Avisail Garcia. On a line, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Beautiful diving stop. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. So stepping in, Willie Adames. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for him. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he's in there safely as 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that into the box, Torres. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit high and deep out to left field. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. Urshela will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scott Tomlinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 9-8. So Tampa's batting order turns
And leading
over and
off
set
for
to
the
go.
Rays,
Joey Wendell,
the
2
third
hits in
baseman,
4 attempts to this
Joey.
point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Britton has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
1-2 to count.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground to second for Torres. And there's one away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper, foul. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding in, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 offering. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Kiermaier at second with 2 down. A pause and the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Still 1-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays 8. Andrew Kittredge enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kittredge.
Settling in now, Paige Tomlinson. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit. And the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scotty Hayward, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. To third. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Aaron Judge will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Kittredge playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit to third. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Nino Reese, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. He's done it. Nino Reese is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Stepping in now, Torres. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead this one 11-8. Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 4.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
A pause and the 0-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, number 35. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing...